Yeah, I could have gone directly for the next black hole, but I don't really want to do that. This is apparently quite rare, you can find these, but it's actually not entirely true. I have kind of found quite an amount of them. Yeah, they are rare at best, but they are not unique. So it's an abandoned space station. It's pretty much empty. However, there's actually some interesting things on them. If you notice, the open area is not there on either side. But you go in like you would go into the back of it as normal. There's a teleporter, so you can actually teleport to other places. And in behind is a room like on normal space stations. Good. I do like that. So, if we go to the other side, you'll notice the open area is not there either. There is something leaking. Might be a good idea to put your light on. If you don't know, you press your T button. And here there's a trade terminal, which of course is quite useful if you want to buy or sell stuff. Quite happy to sell things, especially if it pays on the right side. And then there's another back room in here, which would be in behind the open area. So you can always ask, why isn't that there on normal space stations? I'm not able to actually answer that question because I don't know, but it's kind of interesting. Funny enough, that room was very tidy. It was like someone lives there, but there is no people around. So, there was a little tour of an abandoned space station. Yeah. No missions, no anything. Let's activate the demo. I have quite a lot of that, so planets. Which are hiding behind them. actually want to know. I'm born curious, so grassy planet. That means it's almost a paradise planet. There's a little bit of thing that is not correct, and they probably have bad weather or something like that. There is a repository or archive. That's probably abandoned as well, because when there is an abandoned space station, everything else in that system normally seems in that system seems to be pretty much abandoned. So let's see. I might be wrong. Nope. There's no guy sitting there. Is this working? So if you wonder what this is, certain things you can hand in, unearthed treasure, lost artifact or biological sample. It will light up, well it's grayed out right now, but it will be lit up if you have one of them, and you can hand that in and you will actually get something back which is better value than the one you hand in. And here's normally a guild guy sitting. He's not there either. What I can do, I can buy something. That's I'm happy to do that. And up here is an archive from the owner of the system. What is the system actually? It's a gig system, okay. But that's yeah. There you can get quite a bit about the lore. I can't be bothered to be honest, but yeah. a little bit eerie to see these things abandoned. I actually first thought it was a freighter, but of course it wasn't. So one question I gotten before in these kind of systems, will there be sentinels? It is absolutely a possibility. Trade terminal. Those trade terminals are actually quite annoying. Well, that answers the question. Yes, there is sentinels. Thing is, it doesn't pick up your ship on these, so buy these. What else is there? Nothing exciting. And I wouldn't try to sell anything anyway, so yeah. So it's your inner explorer which comes out in these kind of systems sometimes, and yeah. Again, I would say that if that's something which tickles your fancy, then you can really have a lot of exploration in interesting systems if you want to. I don't mind taking a look around and see what there is, but weirdly enough, it seemed to actually not really have a lot of interesting features, but makes me wonder is that there was no animal life, and is that a warning about something is amiss? I don't know. I've said this before, I do not know everything about the game. say your speculation is as good as mine. So let's move on. We had a little bit of a look. Yeah, even in systems like that, you can call it anomaly, you can interact with that. That works normal also in systems that doesn't have a space station. So those kind of things would still be the same. Actually, still just looking for the missions which will give me storage slots for my ship, really. Was one of those I couldn't actually entirely remember what it was all about, but that's sometimes good. So I like to, when you can get a quick turnaround on the things you have bought, so that is always quite a good thing. I noticed something on my starship. I have a tendency to fill up with things which shouldn't be there. There we go. Door number 2. That is an Atlas thing, and I have exhausted it, so it just sent me into a almost infinite loop. Well, it just chucks me out to start again, and I can continue talking to it, and I come out, I go in, I come out, well. That's a lot of Vikings on a gig station. As I said earlier, I do like just to kind of talk to two of them and just get a couple of words on each station. It all adds up in the end, and I do find it's better to understand the language because you get better understanding of what they're actually saying to you. And I will not say that the translation is wrong, but this guy say, how can the Gig Trade Federation help you today? Yeah, that's fair enough. And then it comes up with something else, and that might actually be a misunderstanding. And in this situation, it won't be a problem, but in others, if you don't understand it, you might actually respond wrongly. And I don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that. I want to be... I'm almost tempted to say I want to be in control. There's a lot of pirate hunting at the moment. I don't mind doing that, but I want proper rewards for doing it. I need some fuel on my ship. That again is a must. So, what else? I was curious to see what that actually was. So it is freighters and things. Okay, that's fine. I'm not going to do anything with that anyway. Another outlaw one. I actually take them at the moment because I'm actually looking for some X-class modules, see if I can be lucky and get something really nice. It's not certain I can, but it's worth a try. I know there's a lot of new players which actually avoid the outlaw systems, think it's something bad, but it's not. They are no worse or better than anything else. I have heard rumors that some people think you are attacked more by pirates. I don't feel that's the case. If you're looking for solar ships, Outlaw is actually the best option. They come way more in Outlaw systems than in others. So, if you are looking for one of them, Outlaw system is the better option. Black market salesman. That's not really I want here. other than trying to see if I can sell some stuff. I'm actually going to sell them miners, but kind of got them for free. Yeah, no doubt about that. Solar ships, not really. I don't find them very useful. Yeah, they save on fuel because of the solar sail, but that's really the only thing. Okay, now I'm turning into a pirate. Yeah, they look nice, but I haven't really had one where I would say that is absolutely brilliant ship.
Product received. Product received.
Oh, no doubt about that. They look quite neat. No, and that's. The thing is, and that's for those people who actually collect ships, that's one thing. For the rest of us, yeah, we might like to have one in our collection, and I normally, when I find an S-Class, I might buy it, and it will just be sitting there. I think the squid looks very interesting. It's a interesting design. Damn, which one is it I'm after? About the threat, I'm the pirate now. Oh, that cost me a little bit of standing with coax, but I'm not too fussed about that. They come up quickly again. There he is.
Warning.
Let me just land and I'll show you what you need. What you need is this cargo scan deflector. It can deflect scans from pirates and from authorities, which is the interceptors. You get the blueprint from the anomaly. The thing is, to build it, you need counterfeit circuits, which can only be bought in outlaw stations. It would be sold by that guy sitting over here, if they have them here. I don't know, actually remember if they did. No, but it would be one of the 3 these have. Or you can do missions and get it as well. There. So this one would give you some.
Units received.
Well, I will say it's not 100% success rate. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't, and that's yeah, that's pretty much it. I tried in one of my other saves to put it on a supercharged slot to see if that worked better. It seemed to work a little bit better, but I can't say it was definite, and you should necessarily do that. So I better go and be good friends with the co-works again. No, I mean, as I said, it's a little bit random whether it works or not. Did it work more in a hypercharge, supercharged? I would say I can't say whether it did or not, but again, it's one of those things you might have to test it out yourself and see what you feel, because I have a feeling it's down to what your feelings are. So no scientific proof. But when it works, it can get you out of a fight. So every time it works, you don't have to fight or lose your stock. But I will say, and that's an advice that I can give everyone. One of the first things I always install on my freighter is a matter beam, because then you can actually access everything in the cargo hold of the freighter, not in the storage but in the cargo hold itself. And if I'm smuggling stuff, I put it on my freighter, then I go to where I have to deliver it, and I just deliver it. No scan will actually reveal anything because your freighter is not being scanned. So that is at least a working trick. I mean, in this game, like in all other games, you are allowed to be smart if you can, and it's actually encouraged.
Units received. Units received.
That was actually funny. What I just nicked from that trading ship, I just sold for 200,000, so that was actually not bad. I can take a punch or two. Truck stop again. There's a lot of them in this galaxy. But what I always do with the ships is I always stock the one I'm using up first, and when I'm happy with that, then I actually start stocking the next one up I could see as an alternative, and so on until the last one I go on is the shuttle or something like that. Well, I actually use my shuttle to jump galaxies with, so but the thing is, most ships are actually a little bit weak until you start stocking them up, and I really don't like that feeling. Now I would say it's kind of important you have that ship which can do all the hard lifting, so to speak. And even though we don't admit it, we do have our kind of ranking, which one is the best, which is the next, and so on and so on. And so it does, for me at least, make sense to get one which is absolutely a killing machine if needed. Only if you need to repair them. So sometimes they will come up with a red dot, and that means that they are damaged, so you should really go and repair them then. But you can beam to them from your the one saying manage fleet. So it's not overly difficult to get to them.
Technology recharge.
Oh. But the only thing I would say is, if you have not been on one of them, then I would advise you to go and have a look, because the detail is actually quite amazing. I did not expect that when I saw the first one. What? That's again these kind of little things that Hello Games have done, and okay. You are aware that you can change the stats on a organic frigate by giving it food. I can't help you what food you need to give for what, but if you don't know that, it's nice to know. I think I might be a mobbit here. I have no idea where I've gotten this from. Well, yeah, I would say that the living frigates is quite important if you have the living ship. That's the only way you can get upgrade modules for that, I believe. Well, if you decide, you have to buy, I don't know if you know it, but you have to buy the egg for Quicksilver, so you need to do some Nexus missions. It costs, I think it's 3,200 Quicksilver. So you can actually do that by doing weekend missions. I think it's 3,200, but don't kill me over that. But you get 1,600 Quicksilver for a weekend mission, so it's actually not too difficult to get that way. But what comes with it is actually quite an interesting set of missions to get the ship. And I'll make a little bit of advertisement for myself, but on my YouTube channel there's actually a lot of videos about the Nexus missions, which is those which give Quicksilver. So if you get stuck on any of them, you can freely go and watch my videos on how to actually do the different missions. I also have put up about the living ship, so there's something there as well. I might want to make a new one about that. I'm actually thinking about getting one on this one. I would say the reason I am considering it on this one is actually I have a lot of modules for it, which I have gotten from my missions, and as I have 2 organic frigates, so I get some back. And in the past, and it's not a distant past, it actually was quite hard to get storage slots for it, but now it has been fixed, and because there was a bug or something, and it's been fixed, so I have actually gotten an amount already without having the ship. So I'm actually thinking about it could be a good idea. Get it just to stock those things on. But I mean, I try to make a lot of videos which could be helpful if anyone don't know exactly what to do with it. I do it mainly so I got the reference myself if I should actually get into doubting what it was I did. But it's sometimes nice to see, well, this is how it's done. Or how it can be done. It's rarely the only way. Oh, it's cold here.
Technology recharge.
Well, anyway, as always, if you should have any questions or things, always feel free. I'm happy to give my 10p for whatever it must will be. And if I can't help you, then I'm actually quite sure there's someone else sitting lurking in the background which might come in with a comment. There is some very experienced players sometimes hanging around. I think they're sitting waiting for me to be stupid. I'm very good at that. Curious when I see buildings around. That was my... I got a little bit of space, so...
Received. Product received.
Well...
Product received. Product received.
You don't get the auto page until you have done both the Atlas and the whole Artemis Apollo line. So I actually haven't got them on this one yet. However, I know it will then suddenly happen because I have done all the basic stuff, I believe. it is those things which is it is most interesting to have everything, and that's well, not have everything, but have all options, so you can. And the autobase is actually quite funny. I'm not going to give you any spoilers at all, because I want you to experience it, not hear my experience with them. Yeah. Well, there's also there's a whole range of multi-tools, so that's quite interesting as well. I had some very interesting one on my last Permadeath, but yeah, that was lost when I died. That's how it is. But at least I got a good idea what you can and can't do. Well, some of them you can buy for Quicksilver. So there is a range of things which you can buy, which is customization of your character. Some of them you can only get from expeditions, i.e. the ones you already got, and I have the Darth Vader helmet from Utopia, I think it was, the one where I also got this ship. So some of it is from them. And I think there has been some Twitch drops as well, but I'm not 100% sure if there was any of them. I will have to look that up, to be honest. Yeah. Well, there's a very long list of things you can get, so I know some of them can be bought that way at least. Which I'm aiming to try to get all the things you can get for Quicksilver, but that will take time. And I know a lot of those who make a lot of base building, they also buy things there and use. The good thing is, it doesn't matter which save you do it on. So everything I do here, even though if I die one day, I lose everything, right? But everything I have unlocked, I can use on other saves. So, for instance, all these comes from Quicksilver. And that actually, this constellation I have made here actually gives me more speed on my ship. They kind of work together with the pulse engine. And most of that was unlocked on my former Permadeath save. So yeah, you don't lose it the same way. Yeah. So I don't know all of them what they actually do, but I know Polo and Artemis together with the different trails give extra speed. The Atlas figurine gives distance on your hyperdrive. I'm not quite sure of the others. I did check them up, but I can't remember, to be honest. And the thing is, it's not advertised anywhere except in the wiki. So again, they want you to try and fail. No, I actually don't think they want you to fail, but many things actually have a purpose, and but the bobbleheads is as expensive as the egg for the living ship, so it's quite a lot of Quicksilver you have to accumulate, and that is the kind of a annoying part. That was actually not even what I wanted to do. So we move on. Actually, I think we're taking a black hole this time. Ugh. But you can also get a lot of decorations for your base and your freighter for Quicksilver, and I know a lot of the base builders actually really go for those a little bit more different things. So that probably will be the last I pick up, but well, I always had the tendency to start with the most expensive and then go down, and I've done that with other things as well. So So now I'm here in safety. I need to take a very short bathroom break, so bear with me for a couple of minutes. I will quickly be back. So I'm back again. Sorry for that. Oh yeah. Yeah, but it's funny. It's never really been what I have gone for. I always gone for the technologies when I could, which I will almost say was is more down my line. But again, it's so brilliant with this game is that we can adapt it as it fits with what we want. That I love because I want technology, someone wants things for his space, and so on and so on. And I think that's really nice. Yeah, and I know a lot of people are like that, and what I think is the nicest thing, you can get it in game for in-game currency. You don't have to spend your hard-earned money on it. You bought the game, and then everything is actually pretty much open for you, because that has really grind my gear sometimes in games. That yeah, you can get this nice gun for $25, only $25. Yeah, I just bought the game for 60, and then you tell me I can't get yeah. That's one thing which really annoys me with many games nowadays, and especially online games. You have to spend extra money to get these things. Give me 100 missions to do it. I'll be happy to do that. I'm happy to spend my time getting whatever is in the game. But and it is even worse in some games where you actually can buy things which makes your gameplay better if you pay. That is That's the type of games I don't play because I don't. No, that's fair enough, but it's a choice. If it came to that, and I mean, if I paid £60 for a game, I would be annoyed if I had to pay extra to get things. Let me work for it. I'm fine with that. I fully agree that don't just hand it out. Let people work for it. That's fine, and then you actually feel it's an achievement when you get something. Yeah. Yeah, I would happily have paid for each upgrade because I think the game has become better and better with them. They made a deal with Microsoft. They are on Xbox Game Pass, and I think they are on other types of the same. And that actually gives them quite a good amount of money. And weirdly enough, they still sell quite a bit of games. But I don't know if they kind of pay back to the community that has given them so much love. I don't know what entirely. On that part, I know as much as everyone else. And I know if I ever should talk to them, I have one request. I would like to have some sort of map. I would love to have some sort of map when we're down on the planet. I must admit, I'm kind of looking forward to their new game coming, whenever that comes. Yeah, some. I know there is modding for the game as well, and I don't know if there is that, but. must admit that I kind of stopped with mods because, well, in No Man's Sky, because it messed the save games up when it was out of sync. And that was one thing I was not too happy about. It does, and I am very keen on getting my hands on that, and if I do that, then I will of course be streaming it when it releases. But interested in that kind of games, and if it is living up to the promises, then I will definitely be playing it. That is straight down my alley. That's no doubt about that. Yeah, I just realized I was stupid, but never mind. We don't talk about that. Red numbers, that's not useful. But in here is boxes. I like boxes. It's a little bit funny because I have sometimes had a little bit of critique the way I play, and I don't really care about that, but it was a little bit of mockery over my obsession of boxes, until someone realized that I got a lot of the things that they were actually farming for and running around getting the same things. Then suddenly it was not so funny that I picked up boxes instead. And I will say that the boxes can actually save you a lot of time. Oh. There is is an exotic. So 33.5 million. It's got 53. Well, I know most of the ships by model really. So I catch that quite quick. What is coming in, and as I saw, this one is very characteristic. That's that is a very characteristic design this one have. So you learn very quickly that if it looks like this, then it's an exotic. But the thing is, if you notice the bottom part, the ball under the wing, or whatever you want to call it, yeah, well, I call it a wing. It's a one-wing ship with two small wings on the side of the ball. The ball is actually going through most of the, if not all of the exotics. So as soon as you see that ball, you know it's an exotic. And then all the other things come on, the squid behind it, different types of wings on that ball, the weaving, and there is a characteristic which actually is the same from all of them. It's only the build on the ball which is different really. And then of course color and all that, and patterns which is on. So if anyone is interested, the glyph address is down in the left hand corner, but you have to be in Zukasizawa Galaxy to use them. If you try them in any other galaxy, you will come to around the same place as here, but there won't be a exotic on the space station. We are in the Liling 10 system, so on the space station. So if you are able to come here and want to camp out for this one, feel free. Now I had a couple of these through time. I actually like that wing shape. But I do catch a lot out of the side of my eyes, and as I know a lot of the designs what they are, then. But with exotic, I always know it's an S-class because they are always S-class. With anything else, I have to scan them to actually make sure what it is. And this will become a little video on YouTube as well. doesn't want to talk to me. Oh dear, it's one of them. Okay. Then let's find someone else. But I would say there's a lot of players which actually collect very specific ships, and it goes from one model of exotic in different colors to all different exotics or specific fighters or whatever it is, and it's one of the things I find so brilliant, that you actually have the option to kind of go like you want. You don't have to do anything, you do it because you like it, you want it. For some reason my coffee has turned cold, that's not very nice. Jesus, I get lava core en masse today. So. I got some. Well, it must have gone directly on the starship because it was something I already had. Well, now I'm silly. I didn't actually do this. Ah. Well, every man can be a fool, but not every fool is a man. Oh, I have so much at the moment, so that's not what I want. Let's move on. Actually. Let's do another black hole eventually. Don't be surprised that I know a lot of the ship types and stuff like that, but when you have played as many hours as I have, then you would probably do the same. Well, it starts to become impressive if you look at a shuttle and say, that's a B shuttle, without checking it. Then I will be impressed. Going for a trading post and get some boxes, get some trade goods, because whenever I'm in a 3-star system, then I know there's 5 different trading goods, and that's actually a good way of stocking up. And I know the arguments that, oh, you shouldn't focus on making money. I'm not focusing. I can't help myself. That's how it is. And you know what? That's what makes me happy. And I personally think that that's all there is to any game, that is, play so you are intrigued, interested, entertained, happy about what you're doing. If you're sitting playing a game and it feels like your bloody job, and I'm sorry, then it's the wrong game in my opinion. And you know, I know what I'm talking about because I played World of Warcraft for many years. Wow. Yeah. And I actually stopped playing it 3 years ago, roughly. And I stopped because I realized I spent my evenings sitting grinding things just to believe I was competitive in the game, which in some matter I was, but in other matters I wasn't. But spending so many hours grinding things which was not actually, it was not interesting. It was not, I was not excited about the game. I was excited when new expansions came out or new things happened. That was exciting, but then after the exciting was over and done with, well, then you started going back to new grinding, and that was what I actually realized. That was not very funny. It was not at all funny. I was more stressed with a freaking game than I should have been in any way. And that's not good. Computer games is supposed to be entertainment. It's supposed to be exciting what you do, and I mean, it would be the same as we in No Man's Sky. We start in Euclid. We start on a planet there. Might be spoilers for those who have not played the game, but you're supposed to learn how to survive a semi-harsh environment. And believe it or not, many dies the first couple of times until they start getting the grasp of what to do. It's not straightforward, even though you get certain amount of help. But imagine you survive and the main storyline or mission line actually take you to a base, and you do that base, and then imagine that after that all you do is working on that base and grinding resources on that planet. And I will not dismiss people who love building bases and think that is what they need and want to do, because that's not my point. My point is that if you just sit and do the same every day, and you have a goal to collect 2 stacks of copper every day, or whatever it might be. I don't know what resources is on your planet, but if it's all about that, it becomes a job. That's actually the problem I have with the settlements, because you kind of have to stick with them and work on them. I almost said 24/7. And that part I actually don't find very interesting, because that's not what I want to do. I want to fly through the galaxy, look at some planets, find some things. I know I'm doing a lot of space stations - mission agents because I actually want to build up my ship, my exosuit, my multi-tool before I actually do anything else. That's my way of playing. No, and my advice is try it out, but what I found out was that it was draining money from me, and that's okay, and you have to build it up. And I know some players have done really good with their settlements, but I can't get it to work out. And you have to go back every day to make sure that I forgot something in the last system. Oh dear. Oh well. But I do encourage everyone to try everything in the game at least once. Then you can take the decision, no, that's not for me, or oh yeah, that's great, I love this part. And if you do, then it's absolutely great. I'm not trying to disencourage anyone to do anything. Well, I have been asked a couple of times, why don't you have a settlement? And that's actually the reason, because I felt that I was stuck with it and I had to go back all the time to make sure it was fine and everything was working, and had to fight the sentinels who came and attacked it, and I just felt it took my focus away from the game I like to play. And that is, of course, entirely my opinion. And as I said, try it out. Find out if it's something for you. You might actually enjoy doing that part. Yeah, and might be successful and earn shitloads of money, because I know some has done that. I just can't get it to function, and I think it's because I don't want to put that time into it. I might be wrong, but it didn't really work out for me. Oh no, I don't want it. There's not much point in getting a reward I can't use. That's a little bit silly. Yeah, I get that. I get that. I have a joystick. I actually don't know if you can use it with No Man's Sky. I haven't. I tried to play Microsoft Flight Simulator with the joystick. That was okay. That actually worked fine. Maybe I should try. I don't know. Yeah, it's quite normal, because very often the third-party software interfered with other things. And I think I'm landing on the space station. So I assume you have tried. Okay. Yeah, that's a little bit of shame. I've always been a sucker for all the gadgets people are using, and I must admit I'm not the one getting a steering wheel and pedals to play car games, but I kind of understand those who do.
Technology recharge.
Yeah, that's a funny thing with us oldies, which has played a lot with joysticks in our time. We actually tend to like to go down that route, and where I can see my kids, they rather want controllers, which I have issues playing with. And they're mocking me because they say, well, you play with how many buttons is on the keyboard. We only have 8 or 10, how many it is. And it's true, but yeah. I think that's kind of the where we're coming from and where we're going.
Product received. Product received. No free slots in ship inventory.
Oh damn, that was the one which was why don't I have any slots? Okay, that can go there. That can go there. That can go there as well. That was 141. That's 3 slots. 153, so that's more. I need to have one more free. 1, 2, no, that's 4. I should have space.
Product received.
So I just spent a lot of money buying trade goods. Memo to self. Don't sit and look in other directions when you're using your jetpack. That's not always the most healthy option you have.
Technology recharge.
actually not going to the black hole again. I'm taking the space station and teleporting back where I was. Because I forgot to shop. Which is of course silly, but I am only human. So now I'll look if I can make some quick money, because that is sometimes an option. It would be too good to be true, but I couldn't. I would say sometimes you can be very lucky. Why do I have them there? So I'm just being stupid here. I put it the wrong place. Really slacking today. That's not good. That is definitely not good. Oh. So now I have it the right place, yeah. So I could use more black holes, but I think we are done with that for today. Very famous last words. No, I'm not in a rush to get through the galaxy, and I actually really enough enjoy this galaxy. It's diverse. And I know those of you who has not been out of Euclid yet, you will encounter galaxies where no matter what planet you land on, it's extreme environment, and there's storms and all that comes with that. That said, you can be rich on collecting stone crystals, but the whole thing of staying alive can be quite challenging. And some of those galaxies, you actually get this urge to just get through it very quickly. To do something. Is that the one? That's the A one. I only have one S. Multi-tool. That is filled up now, so that one is quite broken and is a C, so that's probably one I should have been selling. I think this one, that's a C as well. You know what? Let me not focus on that until I have another S. It's actually quite silly going down that route. Wiring looms under 50,000 a piece. That is very cheap. So nothing to sell here. That's let's stock that up until we find this one a little bit easier than some of the other ones. So I tend to take these, just go around and keep my E key down and yeah, get some carbon and this is one of the things I use a lot of. Stay up. Okay. I think I might have hit my space key. Oh. That gave me a what the fuck moment. Oh. That one finished.
Technology recharge.
What do we have here? Anything interesting? Scan flora. No thank you. Kill 8 sentinels for 5 salvage data. No thank you. Hunt low-level pirates for a donut. No. Some of the goods I'm carrying. That of course. I'm going to see. Oh, that's far out of the way. Let's see if we can. If not, then that's fine as well. I have a feeling I come into a battle here. No? It used to be that every 5 jump there was a battle, but it has been randomized, which I actually like. The only time I don't like it is that you jump 3 times and you get 3 battles in a row, and then 50 jumps without one, but yeah. It's actually fine. Got a multi-tool, C-class, hold together with straps it look like. Mining overseer. Find out that very often if you give them that thing it suggests, it very often gives you something good in return. So I bought these for 6 million and I sell them for 9. That is actually not bad. I know I'm a bad player. I'm looking at money. I shouldn't be. Stopped. That means that we can put some more in. It's actually the only thing I have really in abundance today is rusted metal. I normally have a whole batch of all the things leading to nanites, but not today. It's actually weird to see how the game diverges when you play it. One day it's one thing, another day it's another thing, and I like that it's not the same every day. So the money doesn't really help me or in any way at this time, but to be honest, it's more the principle. Money. Start picking these up again, so I have a bunch when at some point. Control device. Can I get that for real life? Yeah. The clock is coming up. Well, it's just past 1 o'clock. So this is my checking out time, so I'll return to the freighter and see if I need to clean. Well, I need to clean something up, but it should be quite quickly today. So this was all put the right way, so to speak. That one we just put there, then just process. That one should look wrong, but we will rectify that in a moment. I have a little bit much of this, so that I'm showing the storage. In the storage compartment, didn't save anything down. I do get way too many of these, but that we'll have to deal with. Okay. This I just chalk aside for now. I need to go to the starship, not to the freighter. I have a lot of tritium, but I don't have that much hydrogen, so yeah. Go and put these two on. So I get a little bit more slot space. So I think I'll take one up. Down. There we go. That's pretty much it for today, so I will bid you all a very good night, sleep well, and or have a good evening or good day if you're in different time zones. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I am back tomorrow at 8 o'clock UK time, and we continue the journey. I hope you have enjoyed watching, and thank you. And for those who haven't done so, please consider to check me a follow. I want to thank those who subscribes as well. It really helps me out. So this is Valderon checking out for today, and I hope to see you again tomorrow at 8 o'clock UK time. Good night, and take care out there.